my name is Riva Zmajoki, and I curate this channel to the best of my abilities. And since I'm a small channel and have very little views, algorithm offers me often videos with titles like "Why your channels get no views." And lately I'm refusing to click on them. I know why my channel has few views. It's not interesting enough. Thumbnails are wrong. I don't boost them. I don't use the right words. I'm not. My settings isn't beautiful enough. Whatever it is, my way of speaking is too slow. Whatever it may be, I really don't care because that's a part of my somehow almost a spiritual belief. I will get there when I get there. I won't force it. That's the attitude I started my journey with, and that's the attitude I'm trying to keep. Some would say I'm trying not to sell my soul. I would say that is a bit dramatic way to put it. This one. But maybe there's something in that too. I don't want to play a part and get stuck in a life I don't wish to live. And so the part of my journey towards, I don't know, some would say success, some would think it's fame, some would think recognition, my journey to express myself. I'm doing things my way, even if my way is the wrong way, and there's no way I'll succeed this way. Then I'm not meant to succeed. All is good. All is fine. I will find my ways to earn money. I'm not incapable. I'm just stagnant. No, I'm not even stagnant. I'm just surfing. I'm flowing. Some may say transurfing, like that's, I never followed that. I didn't like their methods and everything. I never fell for it. So I'm flowing with life, doing what I can. Someone would say I chase my dreams, but I don't dream about future. I'm just living. I would say I'm living, and I'm doing everything and anything I find appropriate. And it's wild, you know, the power of not being seen. Because when we started our internet journey back when the internet just started, everyone said, "Oh, be careful what you put on internet. Whatever you put there is forever there. You can't erase anything." And I was like, "Okay, sure, Jen. I can try." So I went and had my first blogs, multiple of them, and my blogs were not read. That's the pattern I encountered from the very beginning of the internet, is that what I do either arrives late or is said wrongly, and that people are not interested in me all that much. So I had friends who had blogs, and they were like, had interactions and fans and comments. So I saw that it's not about me being Croatian. This looks terrible together. It's not about me being like on the fringe or not being English. It's just me, you know. I offer things people don't really understand. So I had one blog, then I deleted it. Then there was a woman who was traveling on a raft in the ocean all alone. I wonder why nobody was reading it. Then I had another one where I tried to be very feminine, like let's try find my inner femininity. It didn't go like well, so I deleted that one too. And later, when I went back to see is there anything left of the blog, I forgot to delete, and that the whole server was gone, and that the blogs were no more, and there was no one there. So I was safely deleted from all the files, from everything, and I was like, look, you can delete yourself from the internet, and the only thing important is that nobody is watching and that nobody is sharing, and you can do anything you want and delete it, and it will be like it never was. So I went, and after that, I had a few pages deleting. When I was done with them, I had YouTube channels and deleted things I later on decided were not up to par. I changed names, I did stuff, and it all went down for me to start self-publishing in the end. And there too, I came, although there was promise of money and that people will come and read because everybody has an audience. I was once again alone in my dusty corner of the Amazon, and I did what I did elsewhere. Published to force myself out, then deleted because it was not good enough, then published again a better version, deleted, published a better version, deleted, did something new. These were okay together. So I ended up doing covers and covers and covers. I think there were 20 iterations of it. So I even divided my YouTube channel because they said like, oh, you need to specialize. So I specialized, like I divided, lost the few views I had and deleted all my reviews and put them into separate channel. And the power of not being seen is the power to experiment, to do it wrong, to publish it raw, to make silly things that does not fit you, and to try and try again, and really desensitize. Stop being so interested in what people would say if they were here, because they are not here. And when they come in the future and say anything, it's already done. Like, I already did it. I already, like, was silly and disrespectful and not interesting and stupid and dumb and, like, not feminine, not masculine, not whatever people say to each other to put each other down. And I already did that. I already crossed that threshold. And more importantly, I already told myself that I'm good enough, that my endeavors are interesting enough, and that maybe I'm just well protected, that I'm so favored by the universe, that I'm granted this freedom, this invisibility cloak, to do things in plain sight, where anyone can see, and nobody really sees me. It stopped. I have to change the battery. So since nobody really sees me, I can try and try and try again and do every silly thing that pops to my mind. And if it doesn't work and if I dislike it after a while, I just delete it and it's gone, because it's not shared over multiple platforms. People don't have copies of it. Only I have copies of it because I buy my own works and then I share them around. So people do have my old versions. There is evidence I did all of that and not just fake it and AI it and whatever, whatnot. This leopard thing, like, it's so silly. I love it. It does not suit me at all. So the power of not being seen is the power to do things your way, because there is no one else to tell you how things are done. And I feel like I live my life like that the whole time, just invisible in the background, surfing between people and groups and opinions, trying stuff out, and when I'm done, just moving on without adopting any of it to be a crucial part of my identity. And that, I think, is a problem for many people who are seen, because they can't just try something out without becoming it. They can't try out who they like, what they like. Not just in sexuality, attraction, queer identity, but in religion as well. You enter a cult and then suddenly the doors are closed behind you. You try meditation and now you're not Christian anymore. You go vegan and now you're forbidden forever touching meat without everyone calling you a hypocrite, and how could you? Whatever threshold you cross, everyone sees you doing it and they remember it and they like point it out and then never let you forget that you did something. Especially with the age of internet, where things that are shared truly can hardly be revoked and erased. People go back 20 years to find one racist joke and ruin people's careers. There's no way to take it back, because it sounds harsh, but people do get to be young and say stupid things to see how they sound and then go, oops, I did not mean that. But since everybody saw, they just like, yes, of course, yes, I'm stand by that. And when you confront people about it, they always like to stand their ground, like it's the worst shame to change your mind. And even when people apologize, you don't trust them. The apology was not good enough. It's what wasn't believable. We always knew there was always signs like. Could we agree to let each other some slack and to give people permission to think in the inside of their heads whatever they want? Because being racist, being sexist, being a terrible human being is something people often hide inside of themselves. And even if you find out, it's something that can't be truly eradicated, expunged from them, because it's part of their upbringing, their religion, what their parents taught them, what their friends think. And we shouldn't waste our energy and time going hunting witches, because that is never a good look, and it always backfires, in my opinion. don't be bothered what people think inside of their heads, because it's their private space where they are free, and you can't truly and shouldn't limit them there. Be mindful of those who do wrong, not who think wrong or say something, I don't know, out of the left field without thinking about it or understanding what they are saying. I'm not saying let it go and never react. I'm just saying don't use your power to persecute individuals when most of our problems come from structures and institutions and corporations and governance and larger bodies. I know it's easier to bully individuals, to go after them, but I don't know, it's difficult to think of a world that is just and fair and where we all get what is not rightfully, what is fair, because most of the people built a temples of thoughts around themselves which allowed them to have privilege and allowed them to be as mean and as callous to people they find and deem less worthy than themselves. And the process of finding a racist, sexist, and whoever made that jokes 30 years ago is also a process of deeming those people less valuable than yourself and less worthy of life, and give yourself permission to bully them. Just because we are the minority does not mean we can't be bullies and we can't do too much and be too vigilant in pursuit of virtue and pursuit of righteousness. So what I'm saying fight systemic injustice, fight unjust practices, fight ways in which your rights are diminished and infringed upon, and don't waste your precious energy, time, and emotions on individuals that do not concern you, are not in your lane, do not stand in your way, and have nothing to do with you. Sure, we praise knights so much, and knighthood is so high praise to us. We all want to be heroes and come to someone's aid and rescue someone. But that impulse, especially in young people, is so strong that we barely ever stop to evaluate the situation and understand who the true perpetrator is and who is the victim, and that is not always easily discernible, and both of them can be victims. We can make both of them victims equally easy. So be mindful, be thoughtful, think before you jump. Don't follow the crowd so blindly, because if 10 of them are throwing stones, even if the stones, by your opinion, should be thrown, there is no need for more of them, because if you throw enough stones, you kill a person. So be mindful of stones in your hand and don't throw them around so carelessly, even if you see someone doing wrong. Because we made institutions to punish and to find criminals, because it is not an easy task. It's not something done lightly, and it's not something easily discernible by one glance, one post, one sentence. In this age of internet, you can target almost anyone. You can fabricate anything, and it's a frightening world to be in. So let's try and make it more hospitable for everyone. That's what I'm saying as someone who isn't seen, and in my solitude, I may have overstepped many lines and insulted many people, and I did it all in the wrong order. And I apologize if I did. I will be a great scapegoat, and you can earn many points on me being so ignorant. So, shouldn't you be thanking me for my service of being the villain in your story? Anyway, it was an experience. Hope you find something interesting in it. See you around. Bye bye.